Hi there, compassionate and heart-centered leaders. My favorite time of the year is the last 2 weeks of December. I reflect on the months that have just passed, create clarity, place intention, and set inspiring goals for the months to come. Over the next 2 weeks, I'm giving you the framework for your empowered 2021. We'll identify the key aspects of your life to which you need to pay attention so you can stop struggling, barely keeping your head above the water. It's time to stop giving up your power, and it's time to thrive as your authentic, heart-centered self. Before we start, have you subscribed to my channel in 2020? If you think it's bad luck, that's okay, I hear you. Just don't forget to do it on January 1st as we launch the brand new 2021. I'm Maria Neizvestnaya, founder of Executive Craft, and welcome to my channel, a place for heart-centered leaders. As leadership and executive coach, I'm passionate about emotional intelligence, mindfulness, and transformational leadership training. My clients gain confidence, increase influence, and become fully empowered. Are you ready to elevate your leadership? Throughout my years working with heart-centered leaders from all over the world and also getting to know myself, I surprisingly discovered that heart-centered and compassionate leaders struggle in 4 domains. These domains are integral for our well-being, and relenting your power in these domains automatically puts you in survival mode. Once there, your overgiving autopilot and anxiety kick into overdrive. Things become a blur as you speed through the hamster wheel, heading straight for a crisis. In these last weeks of 2020, we'll examine these areas and unpack the leverage strategies needed to avoid this vicious cycle, specially created for heart-centered and compassionate leaders. Domain number 1: your finances and wealth. Unlike many other leaders, accumulating wealth and making money is not a rewarding endeavor itself for most heart-centered leaders. Rarely do they have it amongst their key priorities, and rarely do they have a clear strategy on how to increase their wealth and build their financially sustainable future. They often employ a go-with-the-flow approach with their finances. Money brings about a lot of anxiety for them, like it's some superpower they can't control, so very often they simply avoid dealing with it until a crisis hits. Very often they also delegate money accumulation and management to their partners. They spend money, including unproportionally giving it away or spending it on other people. Now, you may not have noticed, but your relationship with money may follow the same patterns as your personal relationships: overgiving, overattaching, never receiving what you fully deserve, not asking or advocating for your needs. In this case, you're simply giving up your power to someone else. Here are the steps to take back your financial domain power and claim money that's already available to you. Number 1, know your worth. Whether you are an employee or a business owner, this one is one of the easiest ways to access additional financial resources for yourself. When was the last time you checked where you fall on the salary scale for your position? Most of my clients find that they are right in the middle or slowly approaching the middle from the left. Being in the middle is not the problem per se. The problem is that a lot of heart-centered leaders are worth more than average. In fact, they are working more than most of all people in their organization while believing that their salary is apt. They don't challenge this mindset because they're already doing so much better than a lot of other people. If this is you, I suggest setting a goal of increasing your income by at least 30% in 2021, and then come up with a 5-step plan for achieving this goal. The first step can be having a conversation with your boss about getting a nice bonus for your latest company saving efforts. And as many heart-centered and compassionate leaders, you have probably done a lot of noteworthy work in 2020, so you'll have a lot from which to choose. Also, have a backup plan. If you don't claim your funds at your workplace, maybe it's time to start something on the side which you've always thought about but never followed through on. If you are your own boss, ask yourself, what's the cost of the time, energy, health, and other resources you are investing in the business? Do you charge enough for your services? Does your business model work as efficiently as it should? What will it take to offer yourself a 30% raise? What actions need to be taken? Like everything in life, claiming your power and financial freedom requires a balance between going with the flow and having a clear strategy. For heart-centered leaders, it's about opening yourself up to what you deserve and stop overworking and stop solving problems that aren't your responsibility to solve. Very often you just do it to prove that you are worthy of your salary. You know that saying that you don't truly understand the value of something until you lose it? I think with money, once you experience both having a sufficient amount and having a significant deficit, you begin to truly understand its nature. There is nothing mysterious about it, and it no longer reflects all the multiple meanings that human beings attribute to it. But on this planet Earth, it's currency that circles around and allows us to fulfill basic as well as advanced needs. By giving up the power of this domain, you are giving up the idea of fulfilling these needs. 2021 is a good year to change that. The second domain is closely related to the first one. It's your energy. Finance is a very tangible domain. Energy is a bit more tricky. However, you can develop your own energy meter, know yourself well, and take it from there. When you are exhausted or on the verge of exhaustion, you struggle to survive your daily routine. You don't have the inner resources to go after what you really want and appreciate in life. You also don't have much to offer others. Heart-centered and compassionate leaders often fall into these energy traps. Number one, they overgive to the extent that they are exhausted and have some type of crisis. Number two, they don't slow down in time before hitting overwhelm. They don't give themselves time to recharge. As a result, constant rush becomes a new baseline and the nervous system isn't able to cope. Number three, they don't know themselves well enough to know which activities fill them up and which drain them. They don't take enough time to plan their week to balance their energy levels. So here's what you can do for your new 2021 energy plan and energy renewal plan. Draw a vertical line on a sheet of paper. On the left, list all the activities that zap your energy. Don't forget to include communicating with certain people, different meaningless tasks that you have to do, endless unnecessary meetings, and mindlessly consuming information that's upsetting and frustrating. On the other side, list all the things that fill you up and bring you joy. Connecting with the people you love, arts, music, sports, time alone, spending time in nature, the ocean, animals, etc., etc. Then ask yourself, what's one activity from the left that you can stop doing and what's one activity on the right that you can start doing. Practice this at the beginning of each month and follow through, just one step for each column. This will help you to master the power of baby steps. Stay tuned for next week. We will talk about your Empowered 21 Part 2, other two domains that transformational practices for heart-centered and compassionate leaders. To learn more about the qualities needed to succeed as a heart-centered leader, sign up for my free 1-hour training, How to Succeed as an Overgiver Without Becoming Resentful or Losing the Passion for Your Work. Go to executivecraft.com and join my webinar. If you are in a leadership position and ready for a powerful launch of the new you in 2021, I invite you to connect and book a free one-on-one discovery call with me. Let's talk about the specific of your situation and figure out what are the next steps that you can take to get closer to your vision and goals. To apply for the call, click on the link in the description or go to executivecraft.com/apply and choose the time in my schedule that works for you. Have you enjoyed this episode? Please give it a like and share it with other heart-centered leaders. Hit this bell button if you have not subscribed to my channel yet. Stay safe, be mindful of your needs, and we will talk again next week. Bye-bye.